While King Charles was on his triumphant tour of America, Donald Trump asked a British journalist one simple question. Listen, can you take Prince Harry back? It sounded like he was talking about an Amazon item somebody was trying to return after the deadline had already passed. And while Charles was doing the whole royal tour thing, Meghan, as usual, tried to hijack the headlines. Her secret weapon? A video with chickens and her daughter's shadow in the background. Hey everyone! Last week, America got to see what a real monarchy looks like, not the trial version from that mansion in Montecito. Welcome to a new South Park-style parody, from Buckingham Balcony to Chicken Coop. But before we get to how the Sussexes tried to steal the headlines and ended up putting on a chicken show, I have one small favor to ask. Please watch this short segment all the way through. It helps us keep making new episodes and bringing you more parodies.
Hey everyone, it is the creator of Royal Routine here. I'm speaking to you directly today, and this is a pretty tough update. Our channel got demonetized. I appealed it, but they turned it down. YouTube basically decided that satire about Harry and Meghan shouldn't make any money. And they can't even reapply for another 3 months. But I'm not giving up on this channel. Every single sketch is made from scratch. The writing, the animation, it's dozens of hours of work. And I know you guys are waiting for new episodes. But today, I really need your help. I just set up a Ko-Fi page. The link is down in the description. You can make a one-time donation there. If everyone watching this buys me a coffee, the channel survives. I can keep animating, keep making you laugh, and keep doing what I love for you guys. Thank you for sticking with me.
Thank you, friends. Now let's keep going. During the tour, King Charles visited Harlem Grown. It's a charity project that turns abandoned lots into urban farms. Local residents, including schoolchildren, work in the garden beds, care for the animals, and learn firsthand that food does not magically appear from a delivery app. And there's Charles, 77 years old and battling a serious illness, standing with schoolchildren, feeding chickens, and asking real knowledgeable questions about fertilizer made from coffee grounds and growing mushrooms on sawdust. He didn't just come for a routine photo op. This was real, engaged conversation, and the people of Harlem were touched. But Meghan seems to have taken her father-in-law's triumph as a personal insult. The playbook is classic. The moment the British royal family has a success on the horizon, the cameras in Montecito get dragged out immediately. King Charles feeds chickens with schoolchildren in Harlem. Meghan immediately drops a 30-second blockbuster from her own chicken coop. Dude, do these two even have one original idea? So what did we see in her video? Her guest, Jonathan Graham, owner of a chocolate brand, is dutifully feeding chickens. Somewhere in the background, you catch a glimpse of a pink dress, along with a shadow you're meant to recognize as Lilibet. Archie apparently didn't make the casting cut for this one. And of course, Meghan herself is there, directing the shoot and smiling wide. She isn't feeding the chickens, she's directing. Meghan is using those poor chickens. What about their privacy? But this video wasn't just about overshadowing Charles's visit. Jonathan Graham is not some random neighbor who came over to borrow an egg for breakfast. His chocolate brand works with As Ever, Meghan's brand. They had just released a Mother's Day collection. 2 candles named after Archie and Lilibet at $64 each, a box of chocolates, and matches. The collection was introduced back in April, but the whole sold out in 10 minutes thing did not happen. So how do you turn this around? Meghan could not think of anything better than dragging her business partner into a chicken coop. Remember how she flipped her hair over the chocolate when she visited his production facility in Los Angeles? Now it was Graham's turn to pay her back for that visit, among chicken droppings and feathers. So that chicken coop video suddenly does not look like just a sweet home video. It looks like classic home shopping, except instead of a sofa, there is a chicken coop. Instead of a host, there is a duchess with a phone. And instead of studio applause, there is clucking in the background. But let's get back to Harry. While Meghan was having fun in the chicken coop, her husband got hit hard in Washington. According to royal commentator Richard Eden, When the conversation turned to Prince Harry, Donald Trump asked the British guest, "Can you take him back?" And it didn't sound like a diplomatic joke. It sounded like an airport PA. "Will the owner of the untagged red-headed suitcase please come to the information desk?" In recent years, America's image of the royal family was often shaped by The Crown, Diana's story, the Andrew scandals, and Harry and Meghan's endless complaints. Then Charles arrives, speaks before Congress, jokes, holds the room, and gets ovations. Suddenly it turns out the real monarchy still works. The Sussexes just have nothing to do with it. And Trump speaks about William in a completely different tone. "William, he'll be a good king, won't he?" Melania, according to reports, would especially like to see Catherine in America. So Harry gets, "Take him back," while William and Catherine get, "When are you coming?" Dude, one brother is moving the monarchy forward, and the other still can't stop digging up the past, especially when the past pays. But Trump did not stop there. When the conversation in the Oval Office turned to whether Harry could ever return to the royal family, the president simply sighed, "Too many things, I guess." And that is putting it very mildly. You cannot spend years monetizing family secrets and then act surprised when the family does not greet you with open arms. But Trump's most poisonous line was about Meghan. Speaking about Harry, Trump said, "That wife of his, boy, what she's done to that guy." And honestly, he could not have put it more clearly. Prince Harry used to be the red-headed fan favorite, a veteran, the face of the Invictus Games. Now, more and more, people talk about him not as his own man, but as an accessory to Meghan's projects. So the real royal family is quietly doing its job. Charles holds the room, Camilla draws crowds, and William and Catherine keep getting invited to America. The Sussexes, meanwhile, are trying once again to prove how important they are, this time through a chicken coop. Friends, who do you think flopped harder this week? Meghan with her ridiculous video, or Harry after Trump's "Take him back" line? Drop your picks in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to the channel. And a special thank you to everyone who supports Royal Routine through Ko-fi. Because of you, these episodes keep coming out, even when YouTube changes the rules of the game again. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. See you in the next one.